13 runways, like at Marc Jacobs, and of course Mad Men has made it really popular too, so let's get started. To prep the eye, we're going to put on some cream colored shadow. This is just going to really lighten up the eye and make a really nice contrast too when that liner comes up. So use a flat, wide brush. We're going to make sure it gets all over the lid. And then just lightly apply it. It's going to really nicely highlight the eyelid. You can also get it up on your brow bone too. And I think it's important that you definitely start with your eye makeup. That way, later on, it's not going to fall into your foundation. You won't have to start over. Next, you want to line your upper lash line with either a liquid liner or a gel liner. One tip to really keep yourself steady when you're applying this eyeliner is when you're using your brush, keep it as close as you can to the upper lash line. Then, once you get to the outer corner, flick your wrist upwards so it creates that winged shape. Still using the gel liner or your liquid liner, I am connecting the top of my lid to my bottom. And this is really just going to elongate the eye. But don't line your entire lash line. You just want to get this nice outer corner. After you have on your black eyeliner, just add a little bit of black shadow on top. This will give a really gorgeous wash of color and really accentuate the dark contrast. I would usually recommend using a matte eyeshadow, but one that has a little bit of shimmer or glitter in it is fine too. I'm staying right on my lash line and I'm keeping it right on top of my eyeliner. I'm not going any more above or any more below than where it already is. Like I said, this look is all about contrast, so line your lower waterline with this white eye pencil. It's really going to accentuate your eye and make your eye whites pop. Mod women are known for their very luscious, gorgeous lashes, so layer on a few coats of mascara on your top and bottom lashes. I would say probably 2 coats on top, maybe a coat and a half on bottom, just don't go crazy. So if you see any mod woman, she has really full, defined brows, so this is an essential component of this look. Do not forget it. And one thing I like to do when I fill in my own brows and define them is to use a taupe eyeshadow. It makes it look really natural, but still really strong and defined. So I like to fill in the fuller part of my brow, just starting at the bottom and working my way up. But then once I start to get to my arch, I start to create an outline with my brush. And this will keep everything contained without putting too much of the powder in my eyebrow, so it's not too full, not too dark. And then just lightly brush up. That way you have a really clear outline of where you're putting your shadow. So now you're free to put on your foundation or your concealer after your eyes are done. And just get any areas that might be a little red or any blemishes you might have. Finally, for the lips, you want something that's going to match your normal skin tone because the mod girl does have a very neutral, flesh-toned lip. So if you don't have something like that, I recommend just taking your concealer or foundation, whichever, and then lightly patting your lips with it. Then you can add a little bit of gloss on top to give it a more normal look. And that, my friends, is a modern take on a mod look, something really dramatic and gorgeous that you can wear for a night out with your friends. I'm Kirby and we'll see you next time on Pop Sugar Beauty.